And I want to now go back to Dana Griffin, who's on the ground in Tucson, because we have an update. Dana, we're just hearing something from authorities. What do you have?
Yeah, we just got a release from the Pima County Sheriff's Office. Their public information officer acknowledges some of the reporting that we have, but they also expanded on that. They say in regard to video request, they are requesting video footage that includes vehicles, vehicle traffic, people, and anything neighbors deem out of the ordinary or important to our investigation from January 1st to February 2nd. That is now expanding that search almost nearly an entire month before Nancy went missing. They say they sent an alert to neighbors within a 2-mile radius of Nancy Guthrie's residence near East Skyline Drive and North Campbell Avenue. They're also including a link to where people can submit those images, and they want to make sure that no one is trying to imitate the sheriff's department. They say if an alert comes from the Pima County Sheriff's Office through that Ring app, it will have a blue check mark. Investigators also confirmed that they have found a pair of gloves, and that is a part of the investigative process. That is going to be submitted for DNA analysis. And they also add that law enforcement activity will continue as more leads come in. So they will continue to follow up on leads. So we can expect to see more FBI agents and other investigators in this neighborhood of the Catalina foothills trying to comb through every area, make sure no rock is not left over unturned, and try to uncover any new clues that could help lead to the person that took Nancy against her will or may help bring the safe return of Nancy home. Kate.
Dana, thank you so much. Again, this is just coming in at this hour. This is a statement given to us by the Sheriff's Department. And I want to turn back because we've still got Chip Massey with us. And with your experience, I really want to run this all past you. So as Dana said, investigators are requesting all video footage that includes vehicles, vehicle traffic, people, pedestrians, anything neighbors deem out of the ordinary or important to the investigation. And the range now, January 1st to February 2nd. That is a wide amount of time. What do you read from that?
Yeah, exactly. The fact that this time frame has expanded, that's great. Because, again, this means more information is coming in. This is all a result of that hard work of interviewing the people. And for people, it's always going to come back to the American people, the people to come forward and say, yeah, you know, exactly, it was on that date. I meant to say it to the investigator before. Right. I saw something additional. Here's some more detail on that vehicle, and here's some footage from that.
And the other thing, I don't know what their radius was before, but they say here, confirming that they sent that message that we had obtained from our affiliate to the, actually, they don't say the Ring app. They say the Neighbors app. Forgive me. They say they used a Neighbors app to send a message within 2 miles of Nancy Guthrie's residence. I wonder if that's an expansion of the perimeter at all. Like, does that feel a little bigger than maybe who they first talked to?
Oh, it does. They, you know, again, the idea here is that we want to take all logical investigative steps that point to something that will bear fruit. So if they're expanding, they've got some more information to do that with.
And the last thing I just want to flag, and Dana already mentioned this, but there is a link here to submit video. So that's an enhancement, right, for investigators, not just asking people to call that 1-800-CALL FBI tip line, but now saying, here's a website, you can send your videos right there.
Right. It's the new day and age, right? We have all this new technology that's available. This kind of thing can really break a case.
Well, let's hope so. We're all praying for that. Chip Massey, thank you.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.